TBH. What's up? How are you today? Hi guys. Happy Sunday. Hi. What are you guys up to today? How's your Sunday going? Hello. Nothing too interesting going on in mainland TBH. I woke up early. I did a bunch of recording today. Did a lot of singing. And that's about it. That's about it. I feel like I had a decently productive Sunday. And then after stream, I'm probably gonna work on like editing stuff and other not so fun to talk about things. But that's my plan for today. What was everyone's plan today? What are you doing? I hope you're all having a nice day. Gamer said she starts singing and she started all calling us bitch. Yeah. Hi. Warsaw P says, I was watching Bao's birthday stream, but I can't multi-watch. Too hard to concentrate. No worries. No, I will never force anyone to be here. I've totally not tied you to a chair or anything. Feel free to watch other streamers. It's totally fine. Lassie Robin says, I like to sing. I'm not good at it, though. I like to do stupid stuff, you know? I feel like I've been granted a power. And who am I if I am not using my power of song to do dumb things? Like opening up a stream by calling everyone bitch. Bitch! What are you guys today? What's up? What's going on? What's good? I personally last night, so after stream yesterday, which was very fun. If you missed it, we did a confession booth stream. Oh wait, hold on. Before I start talking about whatever I'm fucking gonna talk about, let me say hi to everyone. Hi CEO, hi Robin, hi Warsaw Pete, hi Gold, hi Lutri, hi Nuka. How is everyone today? I hope you are well. Who else was here? Hi Zio. Hi M Gamer. Hi Arm. Hi everyone. I hope you've all had a wonderful day so far. Nuka said, hi lovely. I gotta go pick up sushi before my stream, but wanted to say hi. Ugh, I'm so jealous. Oh fuck. Oh god, I want sushi so bad. Hey, the Phoenix says, yo, May, it's so good to see you, Goober. Hi! I hope you're well. I hope you are doing good. Nice to see you as well, my friend. Also, hello, Clown. Hi, everybody. Yay! Blue said, May, what replies have you received to the tweet? I'm asking because I don't use X. So, yesterday, as a spin the wheel punishment that I'm doing for the Streamiversary month, I got chat tweets for me. And so chat wanted to tweet, I like cat sex, as a reference to the Kingdom Hearts 2 stream that I did on Thursday. So far, everyone has just been tweeting at me like, what the fuck? What? Or just like giving me gifs of like absolutely perplexed or shocked expressions. And that's just what I have to deal with. That's just my cross to bear for all of eternity, you know? Jesus had to die for everyone's sins, and that was his cross. My cross is that everyone thinks that I like cat sex now. So things could be worse. Things could be worse. Gamer said, never had sushi, but I also don't like eating fish. I feel like if you want to explore your taste buds and expand your palate, it's good to try things that you're not familiar with at some point. You should give it a try sometime. Warsaw Pete says, my parents stayed the night, so I, as you saw the pic, spent some time with my folks and the dog. After they left, I read some Edgar Allan Poe. How classy! Oh my goodness, how classy. Ryan Stamper says, I'm here to watch my beautiful nun streamer. Me? That's crazy. I hope you are all having a nice day today. Invisible Lock says, if your model has two mouths, does that imply that there's a second stomach? The sustenance goes straight wherever I need it to. I prefer that each mouth, even though they all have taste buds and stuff, I prefer that it all like just goes into the regular tummy, or is it just just imbued into my energy right off the bat? I think that's all we really have to think about here. May, yeah, hi, hello everybody. I bring friends. Whoa, holy moly. Hello, Raiders. It's nice to meet you all. My name is May. I am doing a typical just chatting Sunday sermon stream today. I am a non-VTuber, which is why it is a Sunday sermon. I mostly play RPGs. I've been playing a lot of Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, and a lot of other random games here, but I am also an aspiring metal vocalist. So if you are just raiding and running, I would sincerely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart if you checked out my covers. But if you would like to stay around today, I am going to have my 1-year Streamiversary special on this upcoming Saturday, November 15th. I will be doing an official debut with a new outfit, an original song announcement, a bunch of other things that I hope that everyone else can look forward to. But also, thank you so much for bringing your raid to me. I promise I'll be nice to them and I won't call them all bitch like I did with my viewers as soon as I started today. But I hope you are all well today. How is your Sunday going, Raiders? We were just starting off the stream by talking about everyone's weekend. Yesterday, we did a confession booth stream where we read everyone's sins. And I was just going back and talking about how one of the punishments that I got was having the tweet for chat. But yeah, that has been my weekend so far. Also to Rennie Aviti, Preston, Anna, Viroxy, and May, welcome to the church. I thank you all very much for joining. You are all so kind to join and to be here today. What were you streaming, Vrox? What were you up to? I hope you were having a good stream. It's a beautiful lady. Oh, perhaps that would be me. M Gamer says, "Oh yeah, what are you gonna play now that you beat Metal Gear?" So I'm thinking that I'm gonna try playing a Dark Souls game next, or I will move Final Fantasy streams to Tuesday so that I can do Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts concurrently instead of just doing one or the other. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of picking up a Dark Souls game. But this upcoming Tuesday, I promised that I would be playing a game with a friend on stream for his birthday. So this Tuesday will be I still have to figure out what game it is. But this Tuesday is already blocked off, but starting next week you will be seeing something else. But they got a better first impression of you than I did. Yeah. Sorry. I try not to be a terrible nun, but you know. You know. Warsaw P says, "I kind of hope you pick up Mass Effect one day." I don't know shit about Mass Effect, so if you send me some content about it, I'll look into it. Thank you. Oh, I remembered what I wanted to talk about today. As you know, I wanted to try the Baja Blast Key Lime Pie. Honestly, it was pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie. Okay, so let me tell you the story. There's a Taco Bell about a 10-minute drive from my church. I take in the beautiful sights and the scenery on the way to the Taco Bell, and knowing at the Taco Bell that there was a prize there for me. A reward for reading everyone's confessions and for dealing with everyone's sins. I also needed a way to cleanse my spirit of all the black ichor that had been muddling up my spirit. And so I went to Taco Bell. Because of course, what's the best way to get out the black ichor of your body than to get Taco Bell and shit it all right out of your ass. So I went to the Taco Bell drive-thru. In front of us, the guy in front of us was buying four of the Baja Blast pies. Your avatar is adorable. Thank you, May. You were very sweet. I appreciate it. This is my original VTuber. My name is May. I'm a nun. But anyway, the car in front of me bought 4 of these fucking pies. And so I look at my partner, Church IT Tech, and I'm like, "Oh shit, buddy. We're in for a ride." We order our food, we get a pie. First off, this thing is $20 fucking dollars, all right? $20 for a whole goddamn pie. We thought, honest to God, we thought it was just gonna be a slice, you know? Maybe $5 slice of pie at most. It's a fast food place. I'm used to everything being around $5. Dude in front of us buys 4. We're like, "Oh shit, this is gonna be crazy." And so we get the pie, and Church IT Tech was saying, if this thing's $20 fucking dollars, this shit better be so delicious that I instantly come the minute I take a bite. We already had the window rolled down. I look past Church IT Tech, and the Taco Bell guy is already opening up the sliding door. Instantly, he's laughing at us. I don't know if it's because he heard Church IT Tech saying that he better come, or if that he was laughing at the fact that these fucking Baja Blast pies are absolutely blasting out of the window. Dude in front of us just bought 4, for Christ's sakes. And so, so we get the pie. He hands it to us. I've also got the giggles. I'm over there in the passenger seat, like, and so, and so the dude goes, by the way, there's instructions on the back of the box. Motherfucker, instructions for a pie? So I'm reading the instructions. The instructions are to specifically use a warm, wet knife in order to cut the pie, and then you thaw out a slice of the pie, just a single slice, in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. By the way, I've never once in my life heard in an instruction to use a warm, wet knife. The idea of a warm, wet knife makes me deeply uncomfortable right off the bat. I don't know what about, like, the alliteration of warm, wet knife that really fucking gets me, like, bothered, but it gets me bothered as hell. A very specific knife. That's so freaking weird. I agree. So how are you today? What's this about the warm, wet knife? The Taco Bell Baja Blast pie, if you didn't know. I got one of those last night. So anyways, we get our food, we get our pie, we drive home. The entire time, I am, like, shaking with excitement. And knowing that I have to let this thing thaw in the fridge for at least 30 minutes after cutting it with a warm, wet knife, I'm damn near salivating in my seat. We get the pie, we slice it up, we put it in the fridge, let it thaw, all that good stuff. We eat our dinner. Finally, it's time to eat this godforsaken pie. All right, I've already blasted my stomach to hell and back with a bountiful meal of ground beef tacos made of pure toxic sludge. And so we get this thing. It is, if you have not seen the Baja Blast pie, this thing looks radioactive. It looks like it's not good for you. It is Hatsune Miku teal. And so, also welcome to the church, Dim Tax. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy it. Okay. This thing, like, does not look like it's going to be good for you in any sort of way. It looks like if you eat this thing, you are going to have at least one kind of cancer, all right? It does not look like it's nearly good for you. So, I take my first bite. And let me tell you, it's like, how do you all feel about key lime pie? Personally, I am of the opinion that key lime pie is good, but it's usually a little bit too powerful. So it's essentially a key lime pie that's Hatsune Miku blue, with a little bit of hint of that Baja Blast flavor. However, and I'm not fucking with you guys here, they balanced out the absolute tartness and the acidity of a key lime pie out with the Baja Blast super sugary sweetness blast that exists within that pool water looking drink. And shit was actually kind of fire, not gonna lie. I fully endorse the Baja Blast pie. That shit was actually gas. So if you guys are in America and you have any access to a Baja Blast pie, I think you guys should fucking get the Baja Blast pie. But it made me think a lot about how there is food out there that fundamentally looks like it would kill you, and I survived the Baja Blast pie. There's other food that I've had that it looks like it would kill you, and maybe it will have some kind of ramifications. Maybe one day I will be aging. I'll be 80. I'll be in a retirement home, and, like, I'll feel weak and frail, and I'll just know it was that one slice of Baja Blast pie that I had when I was 26 years old. Maybe. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna scroll up and see what you guys were saying about the pie. MGamer said, it's a Baja Blast pie. What about that screamed healthy to eat? Oh, man. It just looked good. Hawk says Baja Blast pie doesn't sound half bad, but not good either. I think, honestly, it was kind of fire. I liked it. Warsaw P says, it looks like the water in nuclear reactors. You know what? Kind of. Actually, yes. It does look like that. And Classy Robin says, is it blasphemy to say I don't like Baja Blast? Okay. And so let me tell you as well, I don't fuck with the regular Baja Blast drink. I don't think that regular Baja Blast tastes good at all. I do sincerely think it tastes like if you added sugar to pool water that somebody pissed in, you know? And I'm not that big on drinking piss. I don't I don't drink piss at all. But like I don't like Baja Blast that much. So I was sincerely excited and elated even to have tasted the Baja Blast pie and thought that it was actually pretty fucking slapping. Not gonna lie. I liked it. May says, Miku Blue is so damn bright teal blue that I don't trust that pie. I think it's good. Also, Blue Tree said, I don't like pie. I think you're wrong. I think that the mixture of textures that come within a pie are fucking awesome, all right? But I will say that I prefer like mousse pies where it's a little bit more of a solid mass than anything else. I like those kind of mousse pies a little bit more than I like fruit pies. However, a good an apple pie that is decadent in cinnamon and appley sweetness, that shit will make me come all over the Thanksgiving table any day of the week. I love a good apple pie. I don't drink piss. The things you say, I was being true. I was being true to myself because I do not drink piss. All right, not a big piss girl. Warsaw P says, TBH, I'd be afraid to try any American Mountain Dew. Toxic sludge vibe. I mean, all right. Mountain Dew in particular is like fucking wild because Mountain Dew will release flavors every once in a while that like they're meant kind of to be a novelty thing. Like Baja Blast was supposed to just be like a novelty flavor that came out and it was so popular that Taco Bell decided to keep it forever. A couple of years ago when, all right, and I think this is the moment that Church IT Tech knew that I was the woman for him. Because I wanted to try the the Mountain Dew Purple Thunder flavored Mountain Dew. And it was purple. Purple's my favorite color. So I was like, shit, I want to put purple in my mouth. And so there at the time, there was like no Circle K's in Las Vegas. We had to drive like 30 minutes to find a Circle K. And then once we found a Circle K, it actually wasn't open yet. So we had to drive an extra 10 minutes to the next Circle K that was around there. And we tried the Mountain Dew Purple Thunder, and it wasn't even good. I put it in my mouth, and I was just like, all right. That's a drink. That is sludge that you can put in your mouth. Sure. But I wanted to try it because it was purple. All right? I'm an easy girl. Also, thank you for the stretchy check. I am now stretching my shoulders over my head, and I am folding my fingers behind my head and pressing my shoulder blades together. Feel free to stretch with me if you can. It feels pretty good, not gonna lie. Lassie Robin says, I kind of liked it. I don't know, like, there's a lot of sodas out there, soda brands out there that do this kind of like novelty flavor thing. Like, you know how Coca-Cola has like orange citrus Coca-Cola? I think the orange citrus Coca-Cola is not very good because Coca-Cola is a vanilla, it's a very like caramelly vanilla base flavor. But Pepsi, on the other hand, citrus flavors and fruit flavors pair very well with Pepsi. So, like, cherry Coke is really good because cherry is another one of those, like, darker, deeper flavors. But then the brighter flavors pair a lot better with Pepsi. I bet this conversation sounds so American to you guys right now. I'm literally comparing, like, the notes of, like, the two cola brands. M-Gamer says, Orange Coke is beast. I don't agree. I don't know. I think that orange didn't pair that well with the flavor of Coke. Hawk says, I've stopped with most soda and I've swapped to energy drinks. So I also don't drink soda often, but I will go out of my way to try stupid as fuck flavors of soda. Because I don't drink soda very often, it feels more fun to go, ow, 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 ow. What the hell? Is it because I said I didn't fucking like the orange Coke? Okay, my bad. Okay, my bad. Sorry for having a correct opinion, mind you. I also do mostly drink sweet tea, May. I'm a big sweet tea fan as well. Thank you. You know what? At least when you're throwing love at me, it doesn't hurt as much as a bear in a bike, all right? Thanks, Blue. Frangie says, I only drink dihydroxygen monoxide. The fuck is that? Sorry, I'm a stupid nun. I have no idea what that is. To counteract the rude. Thank you. It did make me feel better. Go back a few secs. You have fucking orange Coke? Yeah, man. So, like, there's, like, other flavors, too. Like, Gamer says, you kiss ass. Warsaw P says, is water. Runji says, is water. Oh. Listen. I didn't pass chemistry in high school. Alright, well, I narrowly passed chemistry in high school. If you tell me a chemical name for fucking something, I'm not gonna know what the shit you're talking about. I don't know the scientific name for shit. Who do you think I am, a scientist? Do I look like a scientist VTuber? No, I'm a nun. I'm here to sing songs. And I don't know. I don't even know what I'm here for. You know what? Scratch that. Don't ask me questions. But yeah, like tons of sodas out here in America. We have millions of flavors of millions of kinds of sodas. We just have so many flavors of fucking everything, and most of these would probably have so much sugar in them that they would lead you by the hand to an early grave. I have been drinking a lot of tea as well, though. I do love a good tea. Your dress is giving my mom style, and she's 34, 35. This is my modern outfit. You haven't seen my modern outfit before? Here. So, my usual, my usual nun garb, you know, is usually so, you know, it's a little bit outdated, you know? Sometimes people want to see a little bit more of a modern look, you know? And so, I have a little modern outfit. I do have a little modesty skirt, you know, because I am a nun. Sometimes I need just a little bit more coverage there. But most of the times I keep the modesty skirt off because that's the kind of church that we're in. Cringe Man said, "Cower mortals! Cringe Man, the cringes come for your souls." That's already me, dude. That's my whole act here. You trying to take my cringe from me? What the hell, man? Anyway, your pet puppy boy. Ah, hello. Hello, puppy boy. I hope you're having a good day today. Outdated? I think you mean steamy. Well, I don't know. You know, I do have... I don't know if you guys have noticed before that my expressions are a lot better. Before, my eyebrows didn't move with my expressions. So, like, when I'm angry, even my fucking eyebrows are pissed now, all right? Even all of me is pissed. And then when I'm, like, when I'm shocked, they go up and you're like, oh, that's fucking crazy. Holy moly, you know? So I am already using the updated model that I have for my debut on Saturday. I have the toggles right here for my debut outfit to use for my stream next Saturday. But you're not gonna see it early, big boy. You're not getting that information out of me for at least the next 6 days. I don't know. I'm a silly little lady. Warsaw P says, I mean, U.S. beverages either give you cancer or diabetes, water included. Yeah, that's, unfortunate out here. The FDA only gets worse year by year. Let me see. I have been, because of the Baja Blast pie, I've been thinking a lot about foods that I've had that looks like it would kill someone that's not from America. And of course my mind went to like fair foods, you know? Americans in chat, Americans in chat, have you guys had a fried Twinkie, a fried Oreo, a fried brownie, and a fried cookie? Like, so what it is that they'll take this dessert and they'll batter it and they'll deep fry it like 2 times. And they'll sell them at trucks within like county fairs and shit like that. I used to be able to like pound a whole little set of deep fried Oreos as a teenager. I used to be able to fucking pound that shit, man. And now that I'm like older, I can't do that anymore. Straight up, I cannot eat that shit almost at all. So I wanted to know if this is just like, if this is like an American thing that we will extra deep fry our foods and sell them at like county and state fairs, or if this is like a human nature, we must put everything in a deep fryer type of deal, you know? I wanted to know. Classy Robin has had deep fried Oreo, fuck yeah. Warsop P said, oh god, deep fried stick of butter. Well, you know, I did eat a stick of butter one time. I was at a sleepover. It was a terrible sleepover for me, not gonna lie. We were doing like Truth or Dare, and they dared me to eat a whole stick of butter, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, it'll be funny for the bit. And I ate a whole stick of butter, and then I felt so fucking sick the entire night. I genuinely felt nauseous. I was just like laying on the couch, and then as I was laying on the couch, there was a couple that was invited to the sleepover. This kind of feels like a very Las Vegas story. There was a couple that was at the sleepover, and I was on the couch, and I was super sick. So they probably thought that I was asleep or in some kind of sick stupor, because this couple gets under their blanket, and they start, like, fucking. They start fucking next to me on the couch. And listen, at this sleepover, we were all, like, 16 to 17-year-olds, all right? Like, not to say that teenagers can't be sexually active, but I was just fucking flabbergasted that they would do this in front of me. Especially me, being a very, like, at the time, I was, like, a very sheltered young girl, you know? So this couple, so I'm sick to my stomach. I am in an absolute stupor. I can barely think or breathe for 3 seconds without going, oh, because I was in deep fucking pain because of the stick of butter that I ate. All right? Don't eat a stick of butter. It's not good for you. Your body's not gonna like you for it. And they for some reason, I don't know, they think that the blanket is going to be doing something for them. But no. I can hear everything. I can hear every schlick, I can hear every slosh, and I hated it. And it probably went on for like a good, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 minutes while they're under this blanket just absolutely going at it. And I'm sick to my stomach having eaten a full stick of butter on a dare. God, what is my life? Granted, this story took place like a good 10 or so years ago, but I think about this shit all the time. I don't know. I would never have the gall to have coitus in front of another person. You know? Listen. Hucking, not something I'm into. But yeah, Gold says they probably wanted the thrill of getting caught. You might be right, but like we were all teenagers, you know? I was at like a sleepover with a bunch of other teenagers. Also to preface, this was an all-girl party. This was an all-girl party. I didn't go to a lot of, like, mixed gender sleepovers as a teenager, probably because my parents wouldn't have fucking let me in the first place. So, like, at that time, I already knew I was queer. You know, I already had, like, a girlfriend of my own at that age. She was not at that party, though. But I was so fucking uncomfortable. Like, why? Why? Warsop P said, if you had puked then, you'd give them lots of buttery lubricant. Oh, dude, no. You're fucking nasty. Classy Robin says, that's fucked. M Gamer said, no, they fucked. You guys are fucking crazy. What's under the bangs? Oh, just another one of my mouths. You don't have to worry about it. I'll close it if it makes you a little bit more comfortable. Just another one of my mouths. I have tons of them. Don't let them scare you off. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of insane stories. Just by being a teenager in Las Vegas. Just because I happen to live here. And like, all of the friend groups that I had, no, you can keep it open. I'm just curious. Nah, open it again. All right, shit. Listen, all right, I'll keep my mouth open. Thank you. You know what? She needed to get aired out anyway. But like, because of the circles and the spaces that I was in as a teenager, it was like very nerd spaces, cosplayer spaces, weeb spaces. Like these were all of my friends at the time. Because I didn't really, even though I told you guys before that I was like big in the musical theater, I wasn't really big with the musical theater people. So I fell a bit more like with the nerd weird people crowd that were like outside of school. I didn't really like making friends at school. I liked to only really make friends that were outside of school. So yeah. May, was this the time with the nipple dreams? No, the nipple dreams just happened. You know what? I'm pretty sure I remember one of the nipple dreams happened after. So I don't know if things are different, like in other people's high schools or internationally. But the way that our locker rooms worked in my high school is that they were just like open, and everybody just like changed in front of each other. And if you like had to go to the bathroom was outside of the changing room locker rooms. So like for PE or any other extracurricular that required you to change to a second set of clothes, you would just have to change in front of a bunch of other girls. And so I remember one of my nipple dreams happening because I don't want to sound creepy, you know? But I like was watching the other girls change. I was also changing, but I was watching the other girls change and I was like, why is everyone's nipples like better than mine? Why is everyone's nipples cuter than mine? And then I proceeded to like go home and have a fucked up nipple dream. That's unfortunately typical for locker rooms. Okay, yeah, so at least it's not an original experience. I feel like maybe my nipple dreams were an original experience, but May dreams of no, I was a teenager. I was a very insecure little teenage girl. Here, let me pull up the TikTok. Because I feel like you guys are lacking the context of my dreams. Now you need to explain. Should I just like show the TikToks on stream? Is that what I have to do? Okay, hold on. Where's my shit? Where's my shit at? Where's my shit at? There it is. TikTok. Oh, wow, it's weird looking at myself. Okay. Let me show you the context for my nipple dreams. God, it's all me. It's weird. It's all me. Stop looking at me. Ah! Okay, where's my nipple dream one? Where's my nipple dream? Ah, I found it. It's the one that says, what the fuck? What? Yeah, that's the ones. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Okay, I don't think you guys can hear it. Let me fix the application capture here. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Some technical difficulties real quick. High school, I was a very insecure... There it goes. All right, I fixed it. Have I ever told you guys about my weird nipple dreams? What? What the fuck? What? Okay, I guess I haven't told you guys about my weird nipple dreams. So, when I was in high school, I was a very insecure little girl, and I often experienced nightmares about my nipples for some reason. One of the most prominent dreams of those is that I was trying to go to class, and I was dreaming that the tip of my nipple was growing and growing, and it wouldn't stop. And I was like, fuck, like I'm gonna have to figure out how to I'm not hide even my fucking
lying. This is a
nipples.
dream that I
Terrible.
had.
And by the time it was like lunch in my dream, I was practically like holding my nipples shut with my arms crossed, and then I like ran to the bathroom because I needed to check out the damage, and I pulled down my bra, and then my nipples fell to the floor. And I just remember like catatonically sobbing in my dream because I was like, nobody's ever gonna love me. My nipples are so long and weird. Have I ever told you? So that's only one of them. I had a second nipple dream. Have I ever told
It has
you
the
guys
same
about my
intro as
weird
the last
nipple
one,
dreams?
but
What? What the fuck? What? Okay, I guess I haven't told you guys about my weird nipple dreams. So, when I was in
This
high
is
school,
the context
I
I
was
was telling you
insecure
about.
little girl, and I often experienced nightmares about my nipples for some reason. One of the most prominent dreams of those is that it was a post-apocalyptic future, and there was
was two
no
of 'em.
food left on Earth, and so we had somehow scientifically made it possible so that our nipples could grow back, and we all had to eat our own nipples for sustenance. And the thing I remember most vividly about that dream is putting my nipple into my mouth, and the texture was like one of those creamy gummy sharks. And then I looked down, and then like my nipple had already grown back. So I just had an endless supply of nipple, and I had to eat my own nipples for sustenance. May, are you okay? May, are you fine? So tell me about your dreams. May, I don't even know what to type. Welcome to my streams, Dad. Oh God, Bayonetta, right? So that's the context of what another chatter was referencing. If you're if you're interested in my TikToks, there it is. Feel free. Sorry, but yeah, that is the context of what someone else brought up. Just so that you were all looped in here. Still, sorry. Anyway. May, guess what? Yeah, what's up? What's up, big dog? You wouldn't waterboard that out of me. Well, isn't that what isn't that what I'm here for? It's to tell you all information that I would never tell another human soul IRL face to face. That's why I'm a VTuber, dude. If this was attached to my actual face, I would have already killed myself. Oh, okay. All right. I guess we're doing karaoke. Sing Pretty Bird. By who? I'm sorry, I don't know that song right off the top of... I don't know what you're talking about. I don't mind singing, I just don't know what you're talking about. Karaoke time. Sorry, hold on. Give me a second. I'm fucking on my shit. I do not know what Pretty Bird is. You'll have to, sing Tag Your It by Melanie Martinez. I'm sorry, I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know that song either. I don't listen to a lot of Melanie Martinez. But Gold was the one that, redeemed the gritty song. Right foot creep, ooh, walking with that heater. That's all I know. That's the only part of the gritty song I know. Dollhouse by Melanie Martinez or no? I do know that song, but it's probably been like a good 10 years since I've heard it. I would say Saint by Falling Bird, but you don't know that. Yeah, you're, what I'm gonna have to do, in the future, I'm gonna have to, like, make a list of songs that I know, and, like, songs that I'm comfortable singing on karaoke, so that, like, when this is redeemed, it's not just 5 minutes of us going back and forth trying to figure out what song that I know. So, I'm sorry. McDonald's song? What do you mean by McDonald's song? The ba-da-ba-ba-ba theme? What do you mean by that? I made you one, but you never listened to it. I'm sorry. I don't have Spotify, and I don't want to pay for Spotify. It sucks. Search up Dollhouse or Melanie Martinez. I do know. So it's so when someone redeems that, it's typically what the redeemer asks to be sung. So I just have to wait until Gold comes up with one that I also know. I'm sorry. The artist doesn't have Spotify? No, I use YouTube Music. It's okay, one you know is Scream from Final Fantasy XIV. I do know that one, yeah. that is one that that's one that I already sang. Would you want me to pull up like the instrumental that I had made for it, or would you want me to okay, the instrumental I had made for it. Got it. Okay. It takes me a couple minutes to set up my karaoke setup here. So, while I'm setting up for that drop everything and sing me a song redeem, tell me about what you guys are up to for the remainder of your week this week. I know it's the last day of the week, but still, I'd like to know what you guys have planned today as I set up for this here. La 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 la. Okay. Sorry guys, it'll take me a couple minutes. Properties. Okay. The reverb is on, but I probably have to turn it way down. Okay. And then pulling up the audio for the instrumental because it is my version of the song. I want to grab my gotcha. Fair enough. Sorry, I am almost done setting up here. You're just gonna have to give me another minute. Stream instrumental. Are you guys actually quick weather gauge on chat here? Have you all played Final Fantasy 14, or do you at least know what Final Fantasy 14 is? This is a song from the Pandemonium raids and Endwalker. And obviously, do you know? No play 14? Well, Final Fantasy 14 is an MMORPG from Square Enix in the Final Fantasy series. I personally like Final Fantasy 14 a lot. I haven't really been playing often lately because we're kind of in a content lull right now. But the next patch is coming out next month, so there will be more to look up for. I know what Final Fantasy 14 is. I know what it is, never played. Got it. Okay, fair enough. So it seems generally people know what Final Fantasy 14 is, but they do not know, they have not played it. Okay. Where is my instrumental for this bitch? Harmonies, mains. Is this the... Okay, I found the instrumental. Sorry, I had to look through all my files for it. Oopsie, that's loud. Okay, how are the levels? Unfortunately, because this isn't a karaoke stream, I wasn't able to test it beforehand. But like, if I sang, na 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 na, is that too loud for you guys? Sorry, I have no other way to test the levels right now. I apologize. No, it's perfect? Okay. Not too loud? Okay, perfect. All right, this is specifically because a chatter redeemed drop everything and sing me a song, so I now have to drop everything and sing you a song. Nope, but the instrumental's very silent. Okay, I'll bump it up. Okay, so singing because drop everything and sang me a song was redeemed. So sorry, the next couple minutes are going to be me singing. My bad, guys. It stopped. Why'd you stop? So, sorry. Girl? Why'd you stop? Okay. Sorry, guys. Not the best, stuff. Yeah. That's what happens when you redeem it, when I'm not prepared to sing. Foul, child, bastard, and beast, oh lost lamb, first to the feast, come clean. Oh, but mild and meek, down on your knees for high and seek. It's time that we feed. Your heart is racing, blood is running cold. Your fractured will is whispering. Oh, the mic isn't picking me up? Oh no, sorry. Was it not? I thought my levels were okay. That's me? Wait, hold on, I'll stop it. I'll stop it. What? Was it not picking me up? I saw my levels moving. Mic is fine? Okay. Was there something wrong with this levels? I'm sorry. Usually it's not this scuffed. When I'm doing karaoke, I usually test all of my levels beforehand. It cuts off the sound. Okay, it's probably my limiter. Apologies. Okay, I'll shut off my filter. Sorry. So I have like talking filters and I have karaoke filters, but because I'm just doing it on my... Okay, I apologize. I turned off all my limiters. I'll turn them back on after I sing. Sorry. that should fix it. I'll go back like a couple seconds. Sorry guys, sorry about the scuff. That's just what happens when I'm not prepared for a redeem. I'll start back at the Okay. Mild and meek, down on your knees for hide and seek. It's time that we feed. Your heart is racing, blood is running cold. Your fractured will is whispering far away. Now scream. Suicide, don't choke on your pride. Scream. Now scream. Yeah, I'm gonna watch you bleed, flensed and flayed. How does it feel? Your pound is paid. Those scars will not heal, no. Lost in suffering, drowning in your tears. Won't someone somewhere tell me, go from here? Be the lion. Say goodnight. With each bite does your sanity die. Sucking the life out, letting the dark inside. Say a prayer as the light leaves your eyes. Or scream how you like, the gods can't hear you. Dressed in rage, inside my cage, my pandemonium, still bound to the flame that I bear, buried alive in the coffin of who I used to be. I scream all I like, 'cause we're all meant here. Wow! It's hard to belt out this song. Wandering, suffering, hungering. Sorry, there's overlapping vocals there. Say goodnight to the shadow I left far behind. I'm just a stranger, we're all strange inside. You can run, but there's nowhere to hide. So scream all you like, no one can hear us. Follow me, come follow me to pandemonium, still bound to the flame that I bear. There's no release from this empty waking wonderland. So scream all you like, 'cause we're all met here. It's a tiring song to belt. Okay, there's that karaoke redeem. There you go. Whew, I'm tired now. So you guys had no way of knowing this, but my vocals were already a little bit rough because I was singing for like 2 or 3 hours today before stream. So it got kind of hard to hit some notes at the end there, but that's because I've already been singing quite a lot today. So you guys had no way of knowing this because I've been kind of keeping my original project under wraps, but if that's why I got a little rough at the end there, that is why. Please do not judge me too much. Now, let me turn off all of that vocal stuff, and I will return to yapping. All right. We're back. This should be my normal vocal settings. So I think that, I think that's normal. That was my first cover. That's not the cover that's linked on my bot, but I do have a professionally mixed and recorded cover of that song that you just heard on my YouTube channel. So if you liked that song, it is also on my YouTube channel. Also, hello Raiders! I just finished singing a song for a quick little toggle today, but welcome in. My name is May. I am a non-VTuber, and I typically play a lot of RPGs here, and I do some yapping sermons as well as some karaoke from time to time. If you need to leave like ASAP, please feel free to drop a little follow because I will be having my 1 year streaming anniversary and official debut this upcoming weekend on November 15th. And it would mean a lot to me if as many as people as possible could come. But thank you very much for the Gremlin raid, Maxona Man. I appreciate you all very much. Hello! I hope you are all okay. Wait, May, you like anime? Yay! Of course I do. I mean, you have no way of knowing, but I literally have like 100 anime figures on my shelf right in front of me. Call me Max. Hello, Max. Thank you very much. Wanted to raid a new cutie. Ah, yippee! Wait, me? I'm the cutie? Oh, phooey. Why, thank you very much. I appreciate you all for being here. And thank you for choosing to raid out to me today, Max. What were you streaming? How did your stream go? And also, how are you doing today? OMG, so cute. What anime are they from? A lot of my figures are from like Magical Girl shows and stuff. So I have an entire section that's just Hatsune Miku. I have a couple of dress up darling figures. I have a couple of Sailor Moon figures, and I have a Magical Girl shelf where my Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura figures go. And then I also have a figure dedicated to my favorite Yuri ship, Madoka and Amara from Puella Magi Madoka Magica. I have a whole shelf for them. And then I have a miscellaneous shelf where like my men figures are. So I have like a Dante Devil May Cry figure. I have a Joker Persona 5 figure. And I have a couple of I have a Rey Evangelion figure, a couple of Rey Evangelion figures. And then on the other side, we have our Gundams and our Gurren Lagans and our Legos and the stuff that we have built. But yeah, I have a lot of anime figures. Big anime fan. I know that it's I know Warsaw Pizza said she's a VTuber. Are there VTubers who don't like anime? And surprisingly, I have talked to a couple of VTubers who got into VTubing because of other VTubers. They didn't actually get into VTubing because they already started in the Otaku anime culture scene. Max says, all right, just wanted to raid someone out. Have fun and good night, everyone. Thank you for choosing to raid out to me tonight, Max. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Get tons of rest. And I hope you're not feeling motion sick after all the VR you did today. Be safe, my friend. Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the commune that believes in you. Dude. So, okay. Anime movies okay. Rewinding. Have you guys ever seen movies in the 4D box? If you don't know what the 4D box is, it's a type of movie theater seating where the seats move. They have fans that blow wind at you. They have sticks inside of the seats that will poke and jab at you if there's a punch thrown on screen. And then also the entire seat moves around like you're on almost like you're on one of those roller coasters that's just a screen, but you're grounded to the floor still. So I saw the second Gurren Lagann movie in the 4D box seating, and that shit is fucking brutal, dude. They throw you around so fucking hard in that movie that it was insane. So if you guys have never seen Gurren Lagann, the entire last few episodes of Gurren Lagann are they're having this epic battle in space, and it's just fucking it's fucking crazy. And it felt like they were trying their goddamn hardest to fling your entire body out of the seat as much as they could. So it got to the point when I was watching that movie where I had both of my arms hooked beneath the chair, the armrests of the chair, because it sincerely felt like it was trying to throw me out of the chair. I was wiggling around in my seat like this. I don't know if you can hear me wiggling around to and fro across my microphone, but it sincerely was nuts. But 4D box movies are actually really fun, and I kind of have been craving going to another one of those again, but I don't know what movie that I'd want to see next in the 4D box. I don't know, maybe when the new the Christopher Nolan Odyssey film comes out, maybe I'd see that. I don't know. Ryan Staper says, have watched Darling in the Franxx. If you're asking me if I've watched Darling in the Franxx, yes, because I do generally like mecha anime, but unfortunately I did not like Darling in the Franxx that much. But I know that taste is subjective, so if you like Darling in the Franxx, I'm not gonna tell you to kill yourself or anything, because taste is subjective, especially like in anime, where there is literally like millions of genres and subgenres between shows. So it's entirely my taste that made me not like Darling in the Franxx very much. If you like it, I'm not gonna beat you up for it. The only anime that I think I would beat people up for if they were like, oh, I love that show, it's probably fucking Pupa, because it's like a gore incest horror anime that was not very good. All in all. Also, welcome to the church, both Cringe Man, I love you, and Dan the Warrior. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I see a beautiful model and I had to follow. Oh, well, thank you. It always warms my little heart to be called beautiful. Unshaped Lion says, hello, hi guys! How are you today? We were talking about foods that you should not eat. We were talking about... What the fuck else were we talking about? Chemicals? Sodas. And then also... chat maybe do a little karaoke. And now we are talking about anime once more, because I am a big otaku. Also heard mecha anime, and I had to know, have you seen Eureka 7? So, Eureka 7 is in my list. I feel like I have to be in a very specific mood to watch mecha anime. But I want to watch Gundam Witch from Mercury next, in terms of, like, mecha anime. Eureka 7 is pretty good. I like the art style. It reminds me a lot of what's that? Oh god. It was like a short film. I don't remember. But the art style of Eureka 7 is like super familiar to me, and it reminds me a lot of this anime director that does films as well. But like I can't even remember what director it is, so I'm totally fudging you. I am sorry. High School DxD was a cringe anime too. I kind of miss the era of High School DxD, like ecchi shows. You know, I feel like a lot of the ecchi shows that come out these days are like, not to say that they're bad, but they're just like, it doesn't really feel like stupid fun anymore. I guess I don't know. That's just me. I saw the Chainsaw Man film without seeing the anime. The Chainsaw Man film was actually really good. I really liked the Chainsaw Man film. It took me a little bit to kind of stew on it, but all in all, I think I liked the Chainsaw Man movie more than I liked the newest Demon Slayer movie. That's not to say that the Demon Slayer movie wasn't good. The newest Demon Slayer movie was still phenomenal because it is Demon Slayer, but I think, like, in terms of a film, I liked the Chainsaw Man film more. Have you seen Demon Slayer? Well, I guess I accidentally just answered that question. Yes, I have seen Demon Slayer. And I'm caught up with the series. I read the manga. I know how it ends. But I know a lot of people are anime only, so I don't talk really much about spoiler territory. But I have seen Demon Slayer. I hated the ending. I also haven't read the manga. Wait, huh? Wait, okay, hold on. What do you mean? Of Demon Slayer? Okay. This is tough. I don't want to spoil anything for you. But I am generally okay with the way Demon Slayer ended. A lot of people don't like the trope that it ended on, and I totally understand that. But I like where the ending, like, puts the characters in the place for it. I know that you're good for spoilers, May, but I don't want to ruin the experience for anyone who hasn't experienced the ending of Demon Slayer for themselves. The manga, at least. But that's my thoughts on it. I'm generally okay. But, like, I like a lot of endings that people don't like. I know a lot of people fucking hate the Death Note ending. But me, personally, I like the Death Note ending. Also, hi, Saranda! How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Yay! Dan the Warrior says, I'm excited to see the reactions of anime watchers is all I will say. I am also looking forward to it. I do read a lot of manga, though. The manga that I'm reading, the three manga that I'm keeping up with the most right now is The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, My Girlfriend Is Not Here Today, and the guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. Those are like the three manga that I've been keeping up with the most rigorously. Chainsaw Man, though, I am experiencing the anime series blind. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of the series spoiled for me just because of the way that internet culture is around anime. But I've been thoroughly enjoying my mostly blind experience of Chainsaw Man. Hi. What are you up to today, Serona? Right now, we're having a little bit of like an anime discussion, but we can always change topics if some people here are not that interested in anime. Chainsaw Man is okay. IMO. I like it. I like it. I mean, but I feel, I feel like I've gone through phases in watching anime where like I used to be such a harsh fucking critic about anime, and in some ways I still am. But now when I watch anime, it's more of I just want to fucking enjoy something, you know? Everything surrounding like TV shows, media, movies, anything, video games, fucking anything. There's going to be a hater for anything. So at this point, when I watch something, I just want to fucking enjoy it. And if I don't enjoy it, I'll drop it. But like, I don't know. I try not to be too harsh of a critic on things these days. Do you know about Apothecary Diaries? I have not watched it because I want to get my partner, Church IT Tech, to watch it with me. And he well, okay. One, we have both been really shit about watching things this year. Two, I feel like he's been really dragging ass on watching Apothecary Diaries with me. But right now, the shows I'm watching is the Ranma 1/2 remake. What the fuck else am I watching this season? Oh, it's like a villainess show. I'm not that big on the villainess genre, but I do like this one. I'm watching, may I ask you this one last question? I'm watching something else, but I don't remember what it is. Sorry. But, like, last season was, like, the season of romance anime for me. So, like, right now I'm not really watching a lot of romance. Again, I saw the film, know nothing about it. Fair enough. Fair enough, big dog, and that's fine, too. Welcome in, Technomancer. I hope you're having a nice day today. How was everyone's weekend? If you guys are just coming in, tell me about your weekend. How are you doing? I have sinned, so I came here. Oh, girl. You missed the stream yesterday. Yesterday was the confession booth stream. That is when you could have confessed your sins, big dog. That one would have been crazy. But yeah, the confession booth stream yesterday was nuts. And it was very fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Dan says, ooh, if you want to watch a good anime about manga creation in the life, look up Bakuman. That rings a bell. Bakuman. Ah, okay. I've seen this recommended to me. I know it's also illustrated by Obata Takeshi, who illustrated Death Note, right? Yeah. I have not read it myself, but I have seen it around. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Warsop P says, The Holy Grail of Eris is an amazing manga that I've been keeping up with. Probably the best villainess series, at least for me. Waiting for the anime in January. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. It is adjacent to reading anime and manga. I've been reading this... Sorry, guys. Yaoi time. I've been reading this yaoi webtoon lately called... Hold on. I have it on my phone. Let me pull it up. I know that if you guys don't care, I'll stop talking about it quickly. But it's been a while since like a new yaoi series has really captured my eyes. But I've been reading this new series called Melting Point by PB, and I really fucking like it. There's only 26 chapters right now, but the next chapter should be coming out in the next couple days. So I'm super fucking excited for that. I'm super excited for that. But that is like the most recent like thing I've been reading lately that I've been actually like keeping up on. But not a manga, so like kind of a side note here. That is a webtoon. But in case you care about yaoi, I don't know. Have you seen My Hero Academia? Yes. Unfortunately, I kind of fell off. Also, Dan, I did see... Were you the one that said that you were watching Fairy Tail? I also have not seen Fairy Tail, but that's on me. I just don't really get into long-running shonen like that. Like One Piece, Fairy Tail, Black Clover. Things that are usually over like 300 episodes, I usually fall off at some point. And at this point, I don't really try to watch those super long-running shonen anymore. It's just not for me. It's just not for me, I think. I like it when the series are very, like, compact, and I'm not just being strung along for hundreds of episodes. Because, like, even My Hero Academia, which is a very well-loved anime, at some point within the story, it really just started to feel like it was fucking meandering, you know? Like, it didn't want to get to the point, and I got so fucking sick of it. Like, I never got to the point where I hated the series, but I just got so fucking sick of it. And so, like, when the manga ended, I read the end of the manga, and I'm just not gonna watch the ending to the anime, because at this point, I can't be bitched. When a long-running shonen series just runs for so long that it feels like it's just there to make money, that's when I don't care anymore. Which sucks, because at a time, I did really genuinely like My Hero Academia. But, I don't know. I'm just not that... I can't do long-running shonen anymore. I think my attention span just doesn't take it anymore. But, like, asterisk about One Piece, I have promised... So my partner, Church IT Tech, he is so fucking big into One Piece. And I went to a live One Piece orchestra that was playing in Las Vegas. People were fucking sobbing at this thing. People love One Piece. I cannot be bitched to watch 1,000 episodes of anything. Y'all know I am a die-hard, like, Sailor Moon magical girl fan. I will watch hundreds of hours of that shit. But at a certain point, I'm not gonna keep fucking watching over 1,000 episodes. So, I'm not going to watch One Piece as it exists now, but I did promise Church IT Tech that I will watch the reboot or the abridged version that Studio Bones is doing. That will be better paced and shorter. So that's like what I'm going to do. Ooh, so you like Precure then? I have only watched a couple episodes of like the Princess Precure. And I did like it. I just didn't keep up with it. I do want to properly get into Pretty Cure though. I do want to get into Precure. I just don't know which series is going to be like the best for me. But I do like Magical Girls a lot. Gold says, my opinion, gore horror is the best when people get sliced and diced or get some extra holes. Then it's good. I don't fucking... Nope. Not me, baby. Could never be me. Sorry. I'm not... I can't do gore very well. There's a difference when gore anime, though, and, like, gore movies. When it's, like, a real person, I get so squeamish, I can't watch it. But if it's, like, anime and it's all drawn, I don't give a shit. I'll watch Chainsaw Man. Like, I'm fine. May says, I'm guessing you don't like Naruto at all? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was not a Naruto kid. But, my main thing with Naruto, though, is that when I was a kid, Naruto was airing actively. It was, like, right when Naruto started airing on Cartoon Network, so it was fucking huge. And in my elementary school, there was, like, a group of kids that were, like, a group of guys that were, like, making... This was maybe 4th or 5th grade. We were still, like, children. Before the age of, like, 10, you know? They were making their own, like, ninja sonas. And I really, really wanted to be friends with these kids. And so I noticed that they were making their own little ninja sonas. And so I went home. I drew myself a ninja sona without having watched a single fucking episode of Naruto, mind you. And I came back to school and I was like, guys, look, so made a ninja sona and play with you guys. And because I, like, drew my little jumpsuit, I drew my little ninja jumpsuit with, like, pink highlighter. So I was a bright pink ninja. They fucking laughed at me and bullied me so hard that I had a personal grudge against Naruto for, like, my whole life. And also, it's a long-running shonen, so I was never gonna watch it anyway, but, like, I had a personal grudge against that shit because those fucking kids bullied me. And you know what's fucked up? There's a character in Naruto that wears all pink, so they were making fun of it. Oh, sorry. I hold grudges. I know it is not the most, priestly thing. I'll put on my priest outfit back for this. I know it's not the most priestly thing here, but I hold a fucking grudge. Oh, God. Anyway. May I please read my last message? Also, the second name is Kamado. Kamado. I missed it. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. My apologies. Warsaw, I'm scrolling back up. Warsaw Pete says, when it comes to webtoons, my absolute favorite is A Wicked Tale of Cinderella's Stepmom. It's a villainous isekai, but that element is very in the background. It's very much a Cinderella and Little Woman, and it has a really well-written female characters. I like it. I see. I don't know. I think it's just like, it's kind of the same thing with like isekai anime. I'm experiencing it with like villainous webtoons. I'm so fucking sick of villainous webtoons. And that's why when I started watching this like villainous anime that I'm watching right now, I was like, holy shit, I'm actually enjoying this. I'm so fucking sick of it. But if you like say that it's good, I believe you that it's good. And I like to read webtoons anyway when I'm not like streaming or playing video games. So maybe I'll get around to it. But I don't know. It's the same fucking thing with isekai anime. The second that I hear that something's like an isekai anime, my eyes are already glossed over. I'm already like paying marginally less attention. Scrolling down, Dan says, ooh, you want to know a really good lighthearted magical girl anime? Madoka Magica is such a wholesome and cheerful anime. I told you already. I have an entire shelf of Madoka and Amura merchandise and figures. Those are my Yuri. That's my Yuri ship. Hashtag my Yuri ship. I'm never letting go of these bitches. And I'm super excited for the next Madoka Magica movie that'll be coming out next year. I'm very sad it's been delayed like 4 or 5 fucking times, but thank God it's finally coming out. Jesus. Gold says, my new favorite manga, first 5 pages, person gets... Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me slow that down because I'm not reading very well. Gold says, my new manga, first 5 pages, a person gets a big rusty scissor stabbed under her eyes and closed and stabbed from the back of her head so it comes out of the mouth. I don't know how you get enjoyment from that. I don't understand. Like, ugh. I like psychological horror. Like, Oyasumi Punpun, one of my favorite mangas ever. But, like, I can't do gore. I don't know. And, like, Oyasumi Punpun has some very graphic material inside of it. I do not recommend reading Oyasumi Punpun unless you know exactly what you're going into and you want to feel conflicted and terrible, real, visceral human emotions. I don't understand why you want to watch someone getting their fucking eyes stabbed out with the scissors. That's crazy to me. That couldn't be me. But I'm also very squeamish. Goal also says, may want to know what place you have on my stats from Spotify for October. It wouldn't surprise me if it was first. Knowing at least what you have been telling me last month. Warsaw says, this one specifically stands out. I'm getting tired of villainous isekais too. It's just like, I wish it like wasn't such a thing where like when one trope gets popular, everyone has to make the same trope. Like at the same, I don't know. I'm just kind of sick of that trend in anime. M Gamer says, I don't do gore either. Warsaw Pete also says, I'm with you, May, not a big fan of gore. Like, so my mom is also really big into gore, and I like have never understood it because like when I like see gore, it gets like burned into my mind and it like makes me feel sick. Like I just can't do it. But I just know that some people's minds are like wired differently. So it just like you know, I just can't. Classy Robin says, all right, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for stream. Thank you for popping in for as long as you could today, Classy Robin. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Thank you for being here for as long as you could. Dan the Warrior says, I won't lie, one of my favorite pastimes is finding isekai anime and finding the hidden gem in the rough of all the bad. Dear God, a lot of them are bad. I don't know. I don't know. I wish that I had more of a patience for the genre, but I don't anymore because so much of it is the same power fantasy bullshit slop that I can't fucking deal with anymore, dog. But like, there have been shows that do interesting things with the whole I'm in another world premise. So, I don't know. Like, I just wish that they would just make a fucking fantasy anime instead of making it an isekai. Because most of the time, the isekai part is only really matters in, like, certain moments. I don't know. I eat while watching Saw. Dude, okay. Back in the day when, like, Tokyo Ghoul was first airing, I was eating spaghetti while I was watching one of like the I think it was the episode in like the second season of Tokyo Ghoul where Kaneki Ken like accepts himself as a ghoul and he goes like full centipede mode. I was eating spaghetti at that part and I couldn't fucking eat the spaghetti anymore. Worst fucking show to watch while eating spaghetti. Fall Reaper says, woo, just got a Switch 2. My wallet aches, but my heart sings. Ooh! Ooh, dude, congratulations. I do not have a Switch 2, but I hope you have a lot of fun. What games did you get with your Switch 2? That sounds fun. I wish. May Commodore says, have you seen Dandadan? I have, and I really like Dandadan. Big Dandadan fan here. I dropped something. Hold on. Oh, well, I broke my laser pointer, and I don't know where. Oopsie. Don't look directly into that. I'm gonna take another sip of water. Fall Reaper says, I try not to watch anything with gore while eating. It kind of ruins my appetite. I didn't know. I wasn't aware at the time when Tokyo Ghoul was first airing. Though, like, now that I'm older and I, like, recognize how bad the Tokyo Ghoul anime was and how good the manga was, I highly recommend you guys check out the manga over the anime of Tokyo Ghoul, unless it ever gets, like, a remake or something. Because what they did to that fucking manga was criminal, alright? Sui Ishida's artwork, so much better experienced in the manga. But that's besides the point. Warsaw Pete says, TBH, my biggest problem with villainous isekai is that usually the stories are in settings with monarchy and nobility, and that there's so little series that do something interesting with it. Critiques of hierarchical power structures, a hero that defies the noble class. Overall, my lefty herd heart yearns for a villainess that truly breaks the system. Understandable. I agree. I don't even have anything to add. I agree. Farming in Another World was great. Somebody also shouted out cooking in Another World. There's a lot of shows that I just missed out on because I don't want to give isekai or fantasy anime much of a chance. But that's my fault. Like, I never watched Free Ren, but I know I need to watch Free Ren because everyone loves Free Ren. I never watched Delicious in Dungeon or Dungeon Meshi. But everyone really loved it, but I just didn't want to watch it because I've historically been done quite dirty. When will this end? I usually end Sunday sermons at around 2 hours. So we have around 40-ish minutes still. Fall Reaper says, I've been watching May I Ask for One Final Thing? Yes, that is the one that I am also watching currently, and I do sincerely like that one. Unfortunately, I do know that, the manga isn't, too terribly further than, where the anime is, though, which is kind of disappointing, which means that we might not get, a season 2 very quickly. I don't know. Warsaw P says, Free Run! I know, I need... Dan the Warrior says, to be fair, Dungeon Meshi and Free Run are both not isekai. Yes, I know that it is, just a fan. I know that those are just fantasy anime. I also feel like a lot of fantasy, and especially thinking about 10 years ago, a lot of fantasy anime did me so fucking dirty that now I have trust issues with fantasy anime. But I know that they're good. I know I just need to watch them. I don't know. I suck. I suck. Okay, can we do a raid if there's no... Oh, I already have someone that I'm planning on raiding out to today. I am sorry about that. I had them written down already. I apologize. M-Gamer said, the original FMA had that issue of being too caught up with the manga. That's why it ends differently when we got the more faithful FMA Brotherhood. Which, I do very like both Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Good call, my friend. I love that series. That is actually one of the few anime that I go back and I rewatch every few years. Just to remember how good it was, you know? Just to remember how fucking fire it was. Warsaw P says, I gotta get around to Dungeon Meshi. Marcel is adorable. I agree. She's very cute. I don't know. I've just been fucking weird. But you know a show that came out, was it last year or 2 years ago? Hold on. I'm looking up when the show came out. Okay, it came out last year. You know what fucking show came out last year, anime that came out last year, that nobody fucking watched, but is so funny and underrated? Please listen to me when I say this. Hello? Please watch Bang Bravern. Bang Bravern is a mecha show, and it's so fucking funny. It's only 12 episodes, and that shit was okay. There's a lot of like gay jokes in it. But it's so fucking funny, and I genuinely like that show so much. It was probably one of my favorite watches of last year, just because of how stupid and how fun it was. Please watch Bang Bravern, guys. If you like mecha, and if you don't like mecha, you don't have to watch it. I'm not forcing you guys to watch anything you don't want to. But if you like mecha, please give Bang Bravern a shot. Genuinely so fucking funny. It's so fucking good. Tanya the Evil was fire. Oh, it's been a long fucking time since I've heard someone talk about Tanya the Evil. I really liked Tanya the Evil, actually. The opening, the ending song, Los Los Los, like one of my favorite anime endings ever. I really like that song. It's been a while since I've heard anything about Tanya the Evil, though. Last I heard of it, there was like another season in production, but I don't know if it like ever actually aired. Gamer said both are peak. Also, the original FMA got me into Lark NCO. Ready, steady, go. Hell yeah, baby. It's a terrible day for rain. Wait, what about Fruits Baskets? Yep. I actually, Church IT Tech, my partner, had never seen Fruits Baskets, so I made him watch the Fruits Baskets remake with me. And he actually really liked it, so big Fruits Baskets fan. I like Fruits Baskets a lot. I know a lot of people, in terms of Full Metal Alchemist openings, I know a lot of people really like Yui's again. But my favorite Full Metal Alchemist opening is still the one from Porno Graffiti, Melissa. Big fan of that song. Kimi no tende, kimi saite. Love that song. It also just reminds me of like my early teenage years as well, because I never really watched TV. I only ever watched anime, which is why I'm such an anime fan to this day. I didn't have a TV in my room. I had a computer in my room. So and anime was way easier to watch on YouTube back in the day. But I love Melissa. Such a good song. I'm sorry, Melissa will always be the best. Yes! I'm also just a really big fan of Porno Graffiti in general. There's a Porno Graffiti song called Saudade that I feel like is very underrated. And I think Saudade was actually a anime opening or ending song. Actually. But it's really good. I love that song. Let me see. What anime was it a part of, actually? Oh, I can't find it. I can't find what anime ending it was. But, very good song. If you guys have never heard it, it's like, Watashi wa watashi to, I couldn't remember how the lyrics go, but that's how the song goes. It's a very good song. I know Porno Graffiti is like a very strange band name, but they're a very good, like legacy Japanese band. I highly recommend them. They're very good. Mickey Bruv says, hello. We're having a little bit of a anime otaku corner over here today. Gold says, question for Death Note fans. What would be your reaction to an all-in-one edition book? I bet you it's fucking huge, but pretty cool. But pretty cool. God, your background music is messing with my ears because I'm playing Final Fantasy IV, and it's perfectly messing with it. Ooh, Final Fantasy IV, you say? I need to get back to playing Final Fantasy X too. I am sorry that I haven't gotten back to it. I think I was just so tired after my experience playing Final Fantasy X, because it was a very good game, but it just took me forever to beat it. So it made me kind of burned out of Final Fantasy after finishing Final Fantasy X. But I do want to get back into it. I know I owe you guys a Final Fantasy X-2 playthrough. Warsaw P says, Porno Graffiti is an awesome album by the band Extreme, and Melissa's a cult album by the band Merciful Fate. Sorry, I had to add that. Lot of parallels I see in music. Dan the Warrior says, have you seen Clannad? Of course I have. I have only watched anime for like the last, I'm 26? For the last pretty much 15 years of my life, I've pretty much exclusively only watched anime. I stopped counting how much anime I watched once I hit like 350, which I know isn't an insane number of shows given the sheer amount of anime that comes out per season these days, but I stopped counting at 350. I have no fucking clue how much anime I've actually seen. But I've seen most of the classics. If you like Clannad, you should watch Summer Pockets. It's made by the same people. Ooh. Show that makes you cry, I see. Got it. I forced one of my friends on Twitch here, Truckin' and Gaming. I forced him to watch Violet Evergarden because he'd never seen it and he wanted something that would make him cry. And I will say, success, baby. I got him to cry. If you guys have not seen Violet Evergarden, it's fire. It's very good. Also, is there something else that you guys want to yap about today besides having a little Otaku Corner conversation today? Because I don't mind it, but I do know that not everybody likes to talk about anime. So if there's something else that you guys want to talk about today as well, perfectly fine with switching topics here. Warsaw Pieces, I actually checked into the band Porno Graffiti, and they took their name from the album Porno Graffiti. Oh, cool. I did not know that. That's pretty sick. Fun fact, I've seen Anohana, the flower we saw that day, and I didn't cry. I do think I cried a little bit during that show, but not like as much as people generally make it out to be. Cried way more watching Violet Evergarden. Ryan Sniper says, I fully recommend Final Fantasy X too. I loved it even if a lot of people hated it. M Gamer says, you want an anime that will make you cry? Watch Grave of Fireflies. Of course I've fucking seen Grave of Fireflies. I love Grave of well, I mean, I like a lot of anime and films to begin with. Can you speak simple Japanese? I didn't keep, so I did take an entire semester, not an entire semester, I took an entire year of Japanese in college, so 3 semesters straight, but I didn't keep up on it after I graduated college, so I don't really remember much of Japanese, which I apologize about, but my most recent cover that I posted is me singing in Japanese. That is Bara wa Utsukushiku Chiru, the Rose of Versailles opening, if you remember. And I sang it in the style of Kamijo, which is a visual kei artist. Because I also like visual kei. I know I don't talk about it much, given that my name is Heavy Metal May, but... May says, Konnichiwa. Have you guys ever seen the Konnichiwa Steven Spielberg Des video? I think about that video all the time. Sorry. It's literally just like a 3-second long... Hold on. Konnichiwa, Steven Spielberg, yes. It's literally exactly what it sounds like. That's all it is. But whenever someone like says Konnichiwa, I instantly think of Konnichiwa, Steven Spielberg des. There you go. I just sent you guys the link. That's literally all it is. It is a 3-second long video, but wait, what's your channel name? On YouTube? It is also Heavy Metal May. I did link my cover. I'll link it again, but the Streamlabs bot has it right there for you. But that is my YouTube channel. It is also Heavy Metal May, but in all caps. Yeah, I sing songs. Warsaw Pieces. I mean, my favorite visual K band was X Japan, and they're male as fuck. I allow it. I like the I'd say like the Gazette is probably my favorite visual K metal band. However, I will say that Deviloof has really been catching my eye this year. I don't know if you guys have ever... okay, hold on. Well, I do save my VODs, so I don't think I want to play the song on stream. But this is my favorite song from Deviloof, and it is so fucking hard, dude. Deviloof goes fucking crazy. So if you guys like Japanese metal, visual K metal, if you like that scene at all, do check out Deviloof. They're hard as fuck. I like them a lot. I just subbed to your YouTube. Thank you. Very nice. Also, thank you for the Stibby Check Gold. Well timed. I did need some wower. Ow. Ah. Oh. I'm thirsty. Let me see. Okay, sorry. I was looking at I got a weird notification, but nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Okay. Other visual K like metal bands that I haven't this is not a Japanese visual K band. It is actually a Korean visual K band. Why are you bunking me? But there is a Korean visual K band that I really like called Madman's Esprit. And they're like, they only have like 33,000 subscribers. They're pretty underground still. And I really like them. So I'll link one of their songs as well for you But those are like the two visual K bands that I've kind of been keeping my eye on this year. Oh, I didn't. Oh, they posted a new video 2 months ago. I didn't even know that. They put the K in Korean. Of course, Blue. Of course, Blue. I bonk because you're too beautiful. Well, thank you. Warsaw P says, Deviloof played in Warsaw a few months back. I was thinking about going and checking them out, but I think I was short on cash or something. But we have surprisingly a lot of Japanese bands coming to Poland. This Friday, I was going to see Hanabi for the first time. You're going to see Hanabi? No! I want to go! Man, maybe I should fucking go to Poland. What the shit? You get so many cool concerts there. I mean, in Vegas, we do get, like, a bunch of cool, we do get, like, a bunch of cool concerts that come here, but they're all, like, arena tours, you know? Like, we don't really get a lot of small bands or small artists that come to Vegas anymore. Man, I'm jealous. The fuck? She got so jealous she peeked her mic. I'm sorry! sorry. You want me to whisper? Okay, hold on. I'll be a little bit quieter this time. Maybe I'll whisper and I'll speak in a little bit of a quieter tone and see if it makes things a little better. Hello. Hi, Benny. How are you today? Okay, so 100% I can say May is a tried and true gremlin. What do you mean? You haven't even seen my gremlin model. Hold on. Did you say I was a gremlin? Yeah, I'm a silly little guy. Hi, Gremlin May. Why am I not surprised there's a gremlin model? This is actually a couple people of, I think maybe like 2 people, but 2 people, this is like their favorite model of mine. A couple people really like the gremlin model, but thank you. Kill it! No, you don't like it? Come on, man, I'm just a little guy. Wicked Witch of the Strip. What the fuck? I'm not the Wicked Witch of the Strip. I'm a nice lady. I'm a nice little nun. I've never done anything bad to anybody. What the hell? Alright, I'll put... the pretty one now. Alright, sorry. I'll put it back. There you go. Here's my normal me back. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, dude, congrats on beating Armstrong. Oh, thank you, Chris. I don't know if you were here when I did it. Guys, take a wild fucking guess how many times it took me to beat Armstrong in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. One arm said, oh, on the first try, too? Oh, yes, baby. First try. I'd never lie about that in my life. I saw the VOD. I heard the tears. Yeah, Bloof was there, and Bloof is correct. I died 86 times in a row trying to beat that motherfucker. Yes, I successfully beat Armstrong on the 87th run. And I lost my fucking mind, mind you. Mind you. May says, I just got Twitch and I'm doing only VTubers. Ah, hell yeah. Congratulations. So no DLC, I'm assuming. Because I really enjoyed the playing experience of it, I do think I will get to them someday. I just don't think it'll be like this week. I think I want to take a break because running my face into Armstrong's fist 87 times in a row was kind of a lot, and I think I kind of don't want to do that this week. But I will get back to that soon, I promise. Bloof says, she's tenacious. I am one persistent and tenacious motherfucker. I barely give up on things. If ever. If ever. Hashtag tenacious. Absolutely! Absolutely. Chris says, they're kind of short, but hey, you get to be Sammy and the dog. Ooh. The idea of being Sammy and Wolf does sound cool. I do like that. I don't know. I really like Platinum Games titles in general. I also think that I'm a lot bigger on action games than I assumed that I was. I always, because for a long time, most of my gaming experience was just, World of Warcraft and then Final Fantasy XIV. and I hadn't really like worked in another like a whole lot of other kinds of games in there. I always assumed that I'd kind of just be like an RPG hell forever. But I actually do really like action games. I do think action RPGs are super fun, and I really like the style that Platinum Games publishes their titles in. Have you played Bayonetta since it's on PC? Yes, my entire Bayonetta playthrough is also on my VODs channel. Hold on. There it is. I do have a bot link for my VODs channel. But yes, I did play the entirety of Bayonetta, and it's on my VODs channel. If you are so inclined, and if you ever get bored and want to listen to something at work or something. Have you played Beautiful Joe? I have. What is Beautiful Joe? Hold on, let me Google it. I don't know what it is. Hello, May. How are you doing today? I am doing quite well, Vivid Alchemist. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? How was your Sunday going? Beautiful Joe. Oh, I've seen, okay, yeah, this is another Hideki Kamiya game. So I've seen, like, content of it, because I generally like Hideki Kamiya games, but I have not, played it myself. Welcome to the church, real clown VTuber. Glad you are here. Welcome in. Vivid said, I have sinned and that's all I will say. Well, how bad was the sin? Do you want to confess? I can pull out the confession booth again. I do think there's another, I think it was another Platinum Games title that I do want to play. God, what was it? I'm Googling it to make sure it's correct when I say it. Yes, okay. It is not from Platinum Games, but it is from Capcom. I am interested in playing Ashura's Wrath. Ashura's Wrath. Because it has like a kind of a similar, looks like it has a similar play style to Platinum Games games. So I am interested in playing Ashura's Wrath. Do you play Roblox? Unfortunately, not really. I do have Roblox, but I don't really get down in any obbies these days. Mild sin, nothing major. Okay, I'll keep the confession booth back then. The Church of Heavy Metal? Of course! And welcome to the Church of Heavy Metal. If you are interested in some of my covers, if you are interested in the Church of Heavy Metal, please do consider checking out my covers sometime. I'm quite proud of them. Bloof says Sonic Unleashed would be a good gateway for you to get into Sonic games since it's got action segments too. I do actually want to play Sonic games at some point. So good call. Thank you. Also, Thundertome, I will indeed take your sippy check. Thank you. Oh, I was thirsty. I was thirsty. Thank you. Check the gameplay before committing. Okay, I'll watch a little bit of a playthrough. What's your fave color? You wanna guess? You wanna guess? You wanna guess? Wanna guess what my favorite color is? I wanna guess? Purple. Yeah. Yep. Red? Oh, well, okay, it's up there. Pink, purple, red, blue, like black. Those are my favorite colors. But I would say like purple first, pink second, blue third, red fourth, black fifth. Well, maybe swap red and black actually. But ow, 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 ow. What the hell? Thank you. Thank you, Hirsch. I hope you're having a good day. Actually, what are some games you've been curious about? I am curious about Ashura's Wrath. I'm curious about getting into like some Dark Souls games. I'm curious about Elden Ring. I'm curious about May remember to keep the 19th December free. I remember it's the second tattoo session of yours. I remember. I do work that day, but if I'm able to pop in when I can, I'll try. How are you? I am quite well today. It is a lovely Sunday sermon day, so I'm just sitting here yapping with my church, and it's been quite lovely. What about Poppy's playtime? I do not play a lot of horror games because I'm a little bitch baby. I'm a little bitch baby that cries when I try to go to sleep after I play horror games. Chris says Hi-Fi Rush. If you haven't tried that, love the entire game goes to the beat of the music. that is something that's on my list, actually. I do want to play Hi-Fi Rush because earlier this year in March, I did play Metal Hellsinger, and I loved that game. Fucking loved Metal Hellsinger. Such a fun game. But I do want to play Hi-Fi Rush. I do want to play more games like Metal Hellsinger, so Hi-Fi Rush is definitely on the list. Thank you. Hi, Hirsch. Because we detail and color it. Yes, I remember. Vivid Alchemist says, "Oh my god, I love High Rush." I also am interested in Ultra Kill. I know it's not like any of the other games that I just mentioned, but I am interested in Ultra. Oh, meow meow. I am interested in Ultra Kill. I wouldn't exactly say that Puppy's Playtime is a horror game. It's just not that scary. Okay, that's fair. I don't know. Meow meow on your head? Yeah, it's my kitty. I have an IRL cat named Meow Meow, and I wanted to be able to represent her some way. Be doing so. I put her on my head sometimes. I like my cat. I know it's classified as a horror game, but it's not. That's fair. I mean, a lot of people talk similarly about Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, is Five Nights at Freddy's actually scary? No. But does it, like, do people still count it a horror game? Yes. So, I don't know what else to call it, really. Ultra Kill gave me carpal tunnel. I don't know. I'm kind of a gamer. And then off of stream, because I think it's important to still have and experience games for myself. Off stream this year, I've played Expedition 33. I finished Hades, and I also have been playing Hades 2 like a fucking madman. My 9 to 5, yes, I may be an office worker, and I may spend a decent amount in my own church here on Twitch as well. But my 5 to 9, baby, when I'm not doing anything else, I'm fucking clocking into Hades 2. I really fucking love Hades 2 in that style of roguelite. So I am interested in playing some other roguelites as well. I do rather like it. Vivid Alchemist says, I have a cat on me right now. Take a picture of your cat and send it in my Discord, please. I want to see your cat. Loof says, after a while, you just get mad and start addressing them by their government names. What? Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's? Okay, hold on. Are you guys gonna see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Because so the first Five Nights at Freddy's movie kind of came out, I think not too long after COVID. So, it like came to home video the same time it came to theaters. So I watched it with friends at like we had like a Five Nights at Freddy's party so that we could watch the movie together. And so we're probably gonna see the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie in theaters. But, like, I'm a little embarrassed about dressing up to see Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in theater. I don't know. Ryan Stamper says, got to head out, May. Always love watching my beautiful nun streamer. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Ryan Stamper. Thank you for being here as long as you could today. And I appreciate you for popping in and saying hello when you could. M-Gamer said, May, you just want to see cat sex. No! Nuh-uh. May says, play baby games for laughs at some points. I mean, I don't, maybe at some point. Maybe at some point. Like, do you mean baby games like Roblox? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about playing public lobby games on stream, but I'll think about it. Gold says, I don't like that. I think it's funny. I mean, okay. So every single time one of the Sonic movies came out, my friends and I always dressed up to go see, like, the Sonic movies. So we would dress up as Sonic characters. So, like, I want to do the same thing for Five Nights at Freddy's, but, like, it feels a little bit more cringe to do it for Five Nights at Freddy's than it did for the Sonic movies, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Or the cupcake outfit. I don't know. Oof says, we gotta play Bluey if we're gonna play baby games. Then Peppa Pig. Actually, I was at the store the other day, and I saw a pancake pan that you pour the batter in, and it makes the pancake in that shape, and it was Bluey. Boof Hoovington, I wanted to dress up as Shadow for the Sonic movie, onesie and all. You should've! It's so fun! Bloof said, did you buy it? No, unfortunately, I did not buy the Bluey pancake pan. I'm sorry to let you down. Chris says, cool math games. I remember cool math games! They blocked them at my school when I was younger. My life is so fucking hard! Tanya Von Onet, thank you for the raid. Hello, Tanya and your raiders. My name is May. I am a nun VTuber. I typically play a lot of variety games, a lot of RPGs in general, and I also hold karaoke and yapping sermons here from time to time. If you need to raid and run, please do consider dropping a follow and sticking around because I am doing a official debut / 1 year anniversary stream this upcoming Saturday, November 15th. So please do consider hanging around for that. And if you just need to raid and run, then consider oops, sorry, I typed it wrong. Consider checking out my covers sometimes. I'm quite passionate about singing, and it would mean a lot to me if as many people as possible also checked out my YouTube. Either way, no pressure. Tanya, how was your stream? What did you do? How is your day going? How are you, my friend? Raiders as well. How are you guys doing? Cool Math Games was awesome. I fucking agree. But like the games that I usually like to play on like Cool Math Games was like the Papa games. You know, like Papa's Taqueria, Papa's Pizzeria. I fucking love the Papa games. Big fan of the Papa games. Tanya Von Onet says, stream went alright, day is meh. I did some Minecraft and a bit of just chatting. Well, understandable. If you, I hope that you had at least a decent time streaming your Minecraft and talking with your chat. It's always nice to be able to do that. And I hope that your day gets better from here on out. M Gamer says, mine was Catch the Sugar. Catch the Sugar. Oh, I remember that one. It was just a black screen with like sugar on the background, right? Mine was Jack Smith. Yeah, man. Cool Math Games was fucking awesome. Does Cool Math Games still exist? Cool Math Games. I'm gonna look it up, actually. Oh, you know what? Okay, the website does exist, but it does look really different back from when I was on it. There was, like, a puzzle game that I used to be really into on Cool Math Games, but I don't remember what the fuck it was. I think they shut down. I don't think so. It's Is it? I mean, I'm on the website, but it looks way different than when I did when I was a kid. Maybe it's just like, maybe it just houses a bunch of apps for you to download now. Maybe that's what it is. Man, that sucks. That sucks. There was a puzzle game that I was obsessed with back in the day, though, but I don't remember what it was. But I want to say it was like, oh, hold on. Flash game, Gateway? It was called Gateway? It was Gateway. There was a game that was on Cool Math Games that I fucking loved. It was called Gateway, but I never beat it because I was too fucking stupid to beat it. But I like want to. But it's on Steam now. Oh, I just looked it up. It's on Steam. Hey, I didn't know that. Well, I learned something that I wanted to learn today. That's fucking awesome. Tanya Von Onet says, now for my raid tradition, I must write you a haiku. Wait, that's awesome! Full of energy, she's a lovely gothic nun who brings her fans smiles. Thank you! That's so cute! Thank you for the haiku! That's so sweet of you. Thank you. I like your haiku writing skills. I will... Thank you for the effort. I will drop you a follow for that. That was lovely. I appreciate the poetry. May I have sinned. Oh, and also welcome to the church, Vanya. Vanya Von Onet. Very sweet of you. I appreciate you a lot. Pretty sure the Flash Apocalypse killed it. Man, that sucks. The Flash Apocalypse killed so much. Wait, have you watched Haikyuu? I have watched Haikyuu. But I'm sorry, I didn't really enjoy it. I don't like sports. I'm sorry. I always feel so fucking bad when I say that I like don't like something, but like I just can't watch sports anime. It's just not for me, and I do feel bad about that. Now to write her a metal ballad in response. Ah, okay, of course. What? What do you mean? Wait, hold on. What are you saying? What? In response to the fact that I don't like Haikyuu, I do apologize. I just don't rock with sports. I just don't rock with sports like that. I apologize. You don't like Haikyuu? I'm sorry. There's just something about sports anime where it's always like, oh no, he's doing the triple dipper volleyball smash. I have to calculate the amount of air and distance it is so that I can properly volley the fucking ball. It's like, I don't give a shit. Just fucking hit the ball. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's like all sports anime does it. And I understand that the character, like, you get really invested in the characters. You get really invested in Like, you get really invested in the story of these characters. I understand that. The characters in Haikyuu were written quite well. I just don't give a fucking shit about sports. I want to hear shit about sports. Not even Yuri on Ice. Oh, well, okay. I like Yuri on Ice because okay, I like Yuri on Ice because of Yaoi. Sorry. Sorry. Hi, Eric. How are you? I'm doing quite well, thank you. Tanya said, anyways, I gotta go make some food. Be back in like 20 minutes. Enjoy making your food. I probably will be off of stream in 20 minutes, so I wish you a wonderful rest of your evening. Shipbox Garage says, sorry I haven't been in here a while. New job has me getting up at 4 a.m. Oh, boy. Well, glad you're here again, Shipbox Garage. Nice to see you again, my friend. Sorry that your new job has you getting up so fucking crazy. That's nuts. Chris says, Megalobox is a pretty fun sports anime to watch. That was the boxing anime, right? I was curious about watching that one, actually. I didn't end up committing to watching it, but I do remember when it was airing. Loop says, oh, but you like Yuri on Ice. Sorry. Eric says, made a lot today. Have a watch streak. Ah, yippee! Thank you, Eric. I hope that you had a nice door dashing day, and I'm glad that you were able to make a good amount of money. Congratulations. Warsaw P says, I'm with you again, May. I grew up with shit like Captain Tsubasa that I couldn't be bothered with most sports anime. I also just can't, but I apologize. I know that so many people love sports anime. It's just not for me. I've never given a shit about sports anime. Where do you get that? I'm sorry. Where do I get what? I'm not sure what you're talking about. It's fair but funny. I do not know. Please do elaborate. I think I'm why you didn't read my message. Huh? I'm sorry. I missed it. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Where did you get that beautiful smile? Ah. Yay! Thank you. I'm glad you think I have a beautiful smile. That makes me happy. Got him. Yippee! You gonna watch the chicken anime? The chicken anime. Wait, what's the chicken anime? I don't know shit. Bloof says, well, here's a question. Would you consider yourself very competitive? Unfortunately, not really, big dog. At this point in my life, I'll, like, if someone wants to, like, be competitive with me, I'll just start crying. I got told to kill myself too many times playing Overwatch. Now I can't be competitive. It just makes me cry. Mickey says, so, Nun, will you tell me how to leave this cult? Sorry, you can't. You're here. My bad, dog. The only way to leave is to truly evaporate. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna look for your last message, May. Sorry, I'm looking. I can't find it. I'm sorry. I don't know where it is. May says, not gonna lie, I'm barely a few minutes in because it's Japanese and I'm so fucking lost. I'm sorry. I don't remember what we're talking about. I'm sorry, I can't find it. I'm sorry, I can't find the context of that message anymore. I feel bad, I'm sorry. Give me their names. Give me whose names? Wait, I don't know. What are we talking about? Hellraiser says the gods gave us heavy metal and they said it was good. They said play it louder than hell and we promised we would! Yes, sir! Fuck yeah, big dog. I agree. Hi, Hellraiser. How are you doing? How are you, my friend? My prayer. Of course. Incredible prayer. It was Haikyuu. Oh, I mean, watch it in dub. Haikyuu is a very popular anime. So if you are interested in sports anime, just, watch it in dub if you feel like you don't have a good grip on it. Warsop P said, other bands play, Man of War kills, Wimson posers, leave the hall. Yes, sir. Blue Fooving said the names of the jerks on Overwatch. You're good. I'll get them later. It's been so long since I've played Overwatch. I don't even remember. I just got told to kill myself one too many times, and I was like, okay, I'm never playing a competitive game again in my whole life. And I feel like that's kind of transferred to, like, my whole life. I don't really I'm not really competitive as a person. Because it mostly will just kind of stress me the fuck out if I try to be competitive with another person. Shipbox Garage says, I vaguely remember a BX. May Kamado says, I can't watch it in dub though because Netflix sucks. Fair enough. Nana Shu says, hi, I'm from Russia. How are you? I'm doing quite well. I am in America, so I am very far from you, but I am having a wonderful day. And depending on what your time zone is, I hope you are having a wonderful day/night, wherever you are as well. Shipbox Garage says, I vaguely remember a BMX anime from the early 2000s. I don't know. Are we talking about BMX as in, like, motorbiking? 'Cause I can't fucking remember for shit. The only, like, biking anime I can think of is, like, actual bikes, and that was Yowamushi Pedal? I'm probably not pronouncing that right at all. I'm looking it up. Oh, no, I was right. It was Yowamushi Pedal. That's the only biking anime I can think of, but I know that's not BMX. Loof says, I get super competitive. And if I'm getting blown out of the water, then I get silly/petty. I think, like, the only, like, game I let myself get even, like, a little bit competitive is, funnily enough, is, like, Splatoon. You are so energetic. Yeah, I try my best. I try my best to be an energetic little girl. But so we have hit the 2-hour mark today. I am going to start preparing to wrap up stream and start heading out because I do have to do a couple of things. Today. Besides streaming. Like, I got to make dinner, I got to shower, and I have to prep for the work week tomorrow, or the work week that starts tomorrow. The normal. But before I say goodbye and I start wrapping up stream, is there anything else that you guys want to talk about today? Anything that you want to tell me that happened over the weekend? Or anything going on in your lives this upcoming week? I'd love to hear about whatever your last words are, my friends. Chris says the only comp I play is World of Warships sometimes. Fair enough. One Arm says, and don't forget the most important thing, giving Meow Meow attention. Oh, of course. I have to play with her. I know that she's, like, really pissed at me when she just gets pouty and she doesn't meow. And right now she's in, like, full pouty mode, so I do have to play with my cat. You speak so quickly, I barely understand. I'm sorry. That's just my style of talking. I apologize. I'll slow it down a little bit. I mean, maybe my gaming streams will be a little bit more your speed. I feel like I talk a little bit slower, a little bit less on there. Shipbox Garage says, yeah, I gotta cook dinner and prepare lunch for work tomorrow. Understandable. Claire Obscura gets another physical re-release this week, so that's cool. Ooh, I do really like Claire Obscura. Hell yeah. May Kamado for Life says, when do you stream? So I post my schedules in my Discord, and I also update them down below on a little widget that I have below. But I typically stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then Friday or Saturday, and then always on Sunday. So always Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday or Saturday are interchangeable. This week will be a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday week. But I haven't finalized what the schedule is going to be, but I do always post my schedule in my Discord as well as update the widget below. So, if you are interested in, like, seeing the schedules, I also post them on my Twitter as well. But if you liked hanging out here today, you are more than welcome to join the Discord server. I do my very best to be as talkative as awesome there, and we have a very talkative and very kind community there as well. So feel free to join, but also if not, feel free to just check back in on me on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays or Saturdays, and Sundays. I stream 4 nights a week, and I do my best to be here as often as possible. Barry Allen says, I came back to I gotta play with my cat. Please tell me what you meant. I meant my actual cat, my real-life cat, Meow Meow. Oh, also, before I totally finish stream today, we are running a whole punishment wheel special thing throughout this month. Any sub, gift sub, tip, anything like that gets to spin a wheel of punishment. We are wrapping up in a couple minutes here, so I think I am free and safe for today. But for next stream as well, keep that in mind. You have this whole month to punish me. We can make May get hot sauce. No, it actually seems like I'm free today. I think I'm home safe, baby. Hashtag kinky. No, my actual cat, Meow Meow. I promise I have a real cat. There we go. Oh, shit, there we go. Well, that's 2 spins of a tier 1 wheel, it seems. Oh, and another Sunday service is ending. Well, and you just had to say something. Well, I don't know. I wanted to bring up everything that I was talking about this week. So, that is 2 subs gifted. So that is 2 tier 1 wheel spins. So that would be from the first wheel. So let me pull it up here. Wheel time! Wheel time! Tier 1 wheels usually aren't that terrible for me, so hopefully we will be okay. Barry Allen, these spins are for you. Alright, double the next punishment. Double the next punishment. So, now it is just what... So, it's going to do 1 punishment, but doubled whatever the next spin is. Alright, say a cringe pickup line. Ooh, okay, so I gotta use my brain here. Okay. So I have to tell you guys a couple of cringe pickup lines, at the least. Get that clip button ready. No, I don't know. I have to think about it. Ooh, okay. Let me get all up close and personal, so that you can really feel like I'm gonna be in your space. You know what? Even I'll throw on the ooh woo mode, and we'll get us in the mood here. We'll get us real in the zone, so it feels nice and romantic. All right. So imagine we are across the table from one another. We're holding hands. I look at you in the eyes, and I go, "Hey, baby, are you a parking ticket? You got fine written all over you." And then you blush and you swoon, and I'm like, I got him in the bag. All right, time to hit him with the next pickup line. Which I can't think of anything. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to think of, like, something that maybe, like, I told Church IT Tech or something, but, like, I can't. I never really used pickup lines like that. Are you gonna pay me? Fuck, where'd I put my ring? Gold asked May, what if double punishment comes 2 times? Then I have to do 4. Yeah, I have to do more. We just continue doubling punishments like it's Uno. A perpetual draw 2, draw 4, whatever. Loof says, me and my stained wife beater in sweatpants. Thanks. I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of something that's like even. Oh, okay. I thought of like one of the most general pickup line ever. So second spin pickup line here. Ready? Hey, honey. How was heaven when you left it? Are you wet? Are you dripping? All right, there's your pickup lines. That's all I got. Those are the 2. Gold said, boo. Listen, I'm trying my best. I put my heart on the line for you. Barry said, bone dry. And Gamer said, yikes. The fuck? Are my pickup lines not good enough for you? Hey, listen, all right? They were supposed to be cringe. They were supposed to make you feel bad. Read mine. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. I'll put the mode back on. Hellraiser said, roses are red, and so are your lips. So how about you sit on my face and wiggle those hips? Whoa! Whoa, that was crazy. I liked that one. Hellraiser, that was kind of a winner, not gonna lie. Gold says, hey, you have insulin because I get diabetes when I see you. I kind of like Hellraisers more, not gonna lie. It kind of rhymed. Bloof said, you look so good. I can't use any of the 20 letters of the alphabet to describe 20? Dude. Dude, there's more than 20 letters in the alphabet. There's like 26 of those motherfuckers. Right? I think there's 26 letters in the alphabet. Yeah, okay. 27? No, you're lying. At least in the English alphabet, there's 26. Oh, wait. Oh. They threw us a curveball. Loof said, oh, my bad. How could I forget you are a QT? You know what? That was a good one. You got me with that curveball. You did it quite well. Damn. You guys are all veritable pickup line wizards, my friends. You guys are wonderful. Ugh. Okay, taking another sip of water. Okay, let me take a second look at who is on today. Okay. Cool. All right, I know what I'm doing. All right, so the person that I was planning on raiding today is still on, so I will raid you out to them. But before I totally let you guys go, Warsaw P says, Polish is 32 letters. Oh, that's cool. Wait, that's interesting. Why do you guys have extra letters? Okay, sorry, I got side noted. Maybe if I stand perfectly still, no one will notice I was still one letter off. Wait, were you actually one letter off still? That's so fucking funny. That's so fucking funny. Okay, sorry. I love that. Okay. Womp womp. Okay. Anyway. I have to shower. I have to start making dinner. I got one. I bet you dinner that you that you won't give me your number. That's also pretty good, Barry. That's also pretty good. But as said before, I do have to start wrapping up stream. Thank you all for your cringe pickup lines. Barry Allen, thank you very much for also gifting 2 subs. That was very kind of you. Wait, May, try saying, wait, what? I don't know. M Gamer says, May has to wash the stank of the day away. What the fuck word is that? How the fuck am I supposed to say it? I know that that's a Polish word. That does not look like a real word. How was it talking? I don't know, fucking man. I don't know, man. I don't know Polish. I'm sorry. I'm a failure. I think that's a cry for help. Would be a real dick move to give sub again, or a really generous move. It's a little bit of both, as it is indeed May punishment. May, can I DM you pickup lines? You can type them out on the Discord. I'm sure everyone will swoon over them. May, can you pronounce rhombicosy dodecahedron? Rhombicosy dodecahedron? Rhombicosy dodecahedron. Correct? Incorrect? I don't know. We're getting sidetracked. Anyway, before I let you people go, once more, please do consider checking out my YouTube channel. I upload covers there, and I'm very passionate about singing, so I'd love if you could hear me sing sometime. And before you leave today, I am having a very special stream this upcoming Saturday, November 15th, and it is my 1-year streaming anniversary stream, as well as my official debut, because I never did one, and I feel like now's the best time to do it. So, please do consider following and checking out my official debut stream on Saturday, and also checking out my covers. We also have a Discord server where anyone is more than welcome to join. And I think that's my usual links. I don't know. I also have like a throne. If you ever want to get me a gift, but you don't have to. That's a very side note thing. I'm more than happy that you all spend hours of your time hanging out with me on stream on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, or Saturdays. Very blessed that you are all here, and I'm also very thankful that we got to 800 followers today. 800 members of our church is huge. So I'm so very glad that you guys like hanging out with me and coming out to my streams, and I remain ever thankful for your time and your company. I will raid you guys out to meet Mommy because I have she's raided me a couple times now, and I feel like I should pay forward that kindness. So when you guys hit Meet Mommy's stream, please do drop a couple of, and let me copy of this message a couple times for you. drop her a couple of nun raids, and sorry, I'm crying again. Drop her a couple of nun raids, and let her know that it was me that sent you. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. I will see you all again very soon. And actually, well, yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Nonetheless, I thank you all for spending so much of your precious time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you all again ASAP. Bye. See you later. I love you all, and bye. Bye, guys. See you soon. I better see you guys again. Bye. Love you. Bye.